blood on the floor. I'ma take someone out. Before they take me out.
All right, DC, should be interesting to see how it goes for him here tonight. I know you, as a high-level wrestler and Olympian yourself, are always curious to see guys who wrestled collegiately on this level now apply their trade in the UFC.
You know, you look at this guy and you think about his past, you think about his background, how he has been trained from his youth to be here. Even though he understood he wanted to be a mixed martial artist, his dad knew that he had to wrestle. And that wrestling took him through college, and it leads him to the UFC. That is why you see him approach fights in the way that he does. It's been embedded in this kid. And if he can continue to evolve his entire mixed martial arts game to match his wrestling level, he's hell on wheels. He's shown that to this point.
And one thing he has focused on is being more active when he does get the fight to the ground. So perhaps we'll see an uptick in the ground and pound here tonight as this high-level wrestler gets back to work. All right, so here is the long-time middleweight contender, the Italian dream, Marvin Vettori. And I think if you were to ask Marvin, as we did in our fighter meeting on Thursday, how he feels about his UFC body of work overall, he is dissatisfied. He thought he would have been an undisputed champion at this point in time. Of course, he has had the opportunity, as he did in 2021 against Israel Adesanya. But the biggest feather in his cap, other than, I guess, the cardiovascular base, is just the sheer durability. It feels like a human weapon is not going to be able to finish Marvin Vettori, and that's a great source of his confidence here tonight. Marvin Vettori, a picture of focus as he looks to produce one of the biggest wins of his career tonight. Tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. All right, to get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Diego Nightmare Sanchez. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Marvin, the Italian Dream, Vettori.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. All right, ready to go for round one. And when you're fighting a guy like Diego Sanchez, you may want to pace yourself a little bit, because even though you can touch that chin, you know it's going to take a Herculean effort to get him out of there. So we'll see how the opposition chooses to attack Diego Nightmare Sanchez here in round one. Hook is there again. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Straight punches, true. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we
Sanchez gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Well, this striker has come out swinging early, and huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Sanchez's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Under 2 minutes to go.
Clean punch.
There's the single. Marvin Vettori getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes. Oh, a strong series of committed elbows here. Those are starting to add up. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Sanchez gets caught by another straight hand. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed without it. Oh, man, right on cue with another elbow. He has thrown several of them tonight. Most of them have landed. His opponent has got to figure some things out defensively, or he might get knocked out with a standing elbow here. Sanchez's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. 10 seconds now in round one. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Round two next. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here.
Oh, high kick.
And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at two, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hitting that spot so many times that his opponent sees the cut, and the cut is advancing.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Right there, his opponent's wobble check.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
No denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Sanchez has got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his head.
They're going at it here. Huge shots.
Elbow now blocked by Sanchez.
Awesome level change. Great timing.
2 minutes to go, round two. Vettori gets back up. Oh, he lands another strike to the body.
He hurt him again.
All right, well, that blow is fauceting from that.
Double leg shot.
Oh, you can feel the reverberations here at the broadcast booth as he slams him down there with conviction.
You should see that. The moment those two big boys hit the mat, John's papers went flying. It was amazing. Where's that working man camera?
Yeah, we need that working man right now. This table is a mess.
Nice kick. Yep.
Well, from a striking standpoint, he has put it all together tonight. He has landed a ton of significant strikes and pretty easy fight. With quick level change. Oh!
What a fantastic takedown.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Side control. 20 seconds left.
Every time he lands, the cut gets worse. What a great job recognizing his easiest path to victory. Nice double leg shot.
What goes up must come down as he slams him right on the canvas. Huge moment in the round.
It excites me to watch somebody land those types of technique. The impact of that slam takedown was felt at the desk and in the first couple rows.
All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here. Well, he's done a real good job attacking that cut above the eye, and here is your visual proof.
I mean, John, just devastating. These blows were amazing. He was able to land at will, and he opened up a nasty cut over the eye of his opponent. Now he's got to target it, and every time he lands, that blood...
Whoa! Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Bruce Buffer to wrap it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 16 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, Marvin, the Italian Dream, Vettori.
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.